Standing ovation here again with another break. I got a couple of boxes of hockey. I got 2 hobby boxes of Series 2. Seeing double. 2 times 2 of Series 2. 21-22 and 22-23. The point of this video is just maybe to compare the 2 years and how much they've changed. And holy cow, next year it's going to change a whole lot more because they've announced that they're realigning the format to a 12-pack box. Apparently, you're still going to get the same amount of cards, same amount of inserts, and they're just going to give you 12 packs. Save some packaging, I guess. Save the planet. Yeah, like they care. But yeah, so 22, 23, 21, 22, they only really did change was some newer inserts. The product lineup has been the same relatively. It hasn't changed much forever, it seems like. Well, since 2001, 2000, 2001. It's been about the same lineup ever since then. I think 24-pack boxes, 6 Young Guns in a box with some canvas cards. They started in around 10, 11. But anyway, let's go and rip the Series 2 of both years and see what happens. I'm actually still working on a set of this year, and I thought instead of just ripping another box, because I've done a few of them on the channel already, I'd throw in this box and see what happens there. Because I didn't, last year I wasn't ripping as much, and I thought, what the heck, I've sold a few of the Young Guns I had out of this. Let's see who else can pull out of it. Yeah, and then this year they're starting to show a little bit more interest. Oh, you can't see. The guy in the cover or on the back, Quentin Byfield, his team almost made it by Edmonton, but not quite. But he started to play better later in the season, and yeah, this year's Series 2 hasn't got the most exciting rookies in it right now, but that shows you that after a year, things change. So who knows what this year's crop will look like next year. And then Extended will come out and with a whole bunch. I think there's only 30 Young Guns in this year's Extended when it comes out in June, I believe. And then last year's had 50, which kind of killed the crop of Young Guns this year maybe a little bit. But then again, last year, other than J.J. Paterka, there's really nobody in last year's Young Guns. Maybe Jack Drury would argue with me. And was Seth Jarvis there too? I don't know. There was a couple other rookies. But the first year of Extended, really again the same. They offered a couple of Young Guns, but Michael Bunting's Young Guns was in that, but apparently it didn't get any hobby love because he's with Arizona, so they just made more young Michael Bunting rookie cards this year and last year, and they just keep making them. Every year Michael Bunting is a rookie. But not this year in 22-23 Series 2. 22-23 Series 2 is all about the Montreal Canadiens. Barbara Jacki, Caden Gooley, and first overall pick, Yaroslav. Was it Yaroslav? Slavkovsky? I don't know. I don't know why I call him Slappy. It's actually Slaffy. But, yeah, okay, let's start with Series 2 from last year. No, let's go. I already ripped them out of here. Let's carry on. But the newer inserts compared to the older inserts, I don't know which are better. I do like the changes in the inserts this year. They made a couple of newer sets. The lunch boxes are kind of cool. Anyway, let's go with Pitlick and Carrick and Asplund. Morrissey, well, right off the bat. French version of Arbor Jacki. That's actually probably going to be the best hit of the break from the very first card, first pack. Cool. Hughes, Lindholm, and who? Eric Robinson. Who the heck is Eric Robinson? Why do I not know him? He's been on the Blue Jackets forever. That's why. French variant, Jean-Luc Arbor Jacki. You know, not in perfect pristine 10 condition, but who cares? I don't send the cards in for grading very often. But I'm sure there's somebody out there that will be very excited to get that. I was, you know, he was Kitchener Rangers, I believe. Yeah, because I remember hearing his name quite a bit when I was in that area a year or so ago. A couple of years, well, I lived there for a long time. Anyway, let's not get into life details. Okay, let's rip. Second pack. Justin Barron, Capo Caco, Dawson Mercer. Okay, let's carry on with Young Guns in every packs. You get a Young Guns. You get a Young Guns. Okay, well, it's only Linus Hoberg, and he's kind of, yeah. Bertuzzi, Bonino, Tatar, and Wheels. Will he be back? Winnipeg. Wow, they made the playoffs, and then they're the most hated team by their coach ever. Jamie Benn, Noah Hanifin, Anders Lee, Evan Bouchard, Superstar Honor Roll, Mark Stellick, Tage Thompson, Isaac Lindstrom, and Carey Price. Yeah, I'm making this video, as I say, as Game 7 is about to happen in a couple hours for the Devils and the Rangers, and first round will be over. And all the upsets and teams advancing, it's been awesome because I'm a Maple Leafs fan and I'm still overjoyed that they're in the second round. And I'm so confident they're going to win the Cup this year. Oh, I keep saying it, but that's what I say every year. But this year, Leafs going to win the Cup this year. Clayton Keller, Lunchbox legend. And there you go, Dylan Dubé, Gavrikov, Barzal, and Alex Follow. I have follow. Got Nick Dowd, Brnovich, Tarasenko, Foligno, Sergei Bobrovsky. He had an amazing game, and I love the fact that Florida beat out the Bruins. It's just so awesome. Jake Ottinger, Philip Cheadle, and Elias Peterson. Yeah, I really was sort of thinking that it'd be the Leafs and the Bruins in the second round, and surprise! The Leafs get to stay in their beachwear and keep on playing in Florida. Yep, that'll be good for the second round, and then who knows, Carolina, and who knows tonight's victor. I'm thinking that the Devils just somehow might pull it off, but I don't know. Patrick Kane, Tarasenko, they have not let the Rangers down the way the rest of the team seems to kind of been there again and not. But yeah, Fleury, Young Guns, Adam Huska. I have no idea who Adam Huska is, but with Shesterkin in that, I have a feeling he's never going to see a lot of ice time in the Rangers. Forsberg, Eller, Bluger, and Kucherov. The Cooch. Even the way Shesterkin played in the playoffs, because he's the one that's been a bit of a question mark. Like, how come the Rangers didn't just go and Shesterkin, right? Oh, well. This guy, he's had a great playoffs. Sam Bennett, Eric Jernak, Bowen Byram, PLD, Pierre-Luc Dubois, rookie portraits of Valtteri Puustinen, Jacob Peterson, Zibanejad, and Taylor Radish. Radish, who went back to Tampa after going to. They traded him to Chicago, but then I don't know what happened there. Wait, there's two Radishes in the league, Darren Radish and Taylor Radish. But they had a Taylor Radish, and no, he didn't go back to Tampa. Darren Radish, I don't know, I'm confused. I'll just remain that way. Pulak, Couture, Zadina, Young Guns, Riley Walsh. I'm having deja vu because I just, prior to this break, I opened some of the retail tins. I hadn't opened any of those yet. And, yeah, Riley Walsh. I was introduced to his Young Guns, about an hour ago. So, yeah. Torrey Krug, Adam Lowry, Adam Larson, Josh Morris, Tyler Toffoli. Calgary cleaning house soon, but they started from the top. They fired Sutter. I can't believe they did that, but they did it. Tolvanen, Seth Jarvis, and Draisaitl. But they're getting a new stadium. They're getting a new coach. They're getting new everything, it seems like, in Calgary, and they need an overhaul. And that last couple of years have been kind of question markable. Hampus Lindholm, Bearingle, Riley Smith, black and white. Marcus Foligno. You can see things in black and white. Marcus Foligno. Oh, look, it's in color again. Yeah, the most penalized player in the playoffs ever in the history of the NHL since time began. He'd have you believe, but no, he did get, I think, the most penalty minutes in the first round. I don't know how long that'll last, but he got like 35 penalty minutes. All he did was complain, and I think the refs just kept calling him on. You don't want to whine. Don't be a whiner. Okay. Steven Stamkos. Konechny. Voracek. Upside down. What's that mean? This isn't Tops. This isn't a Tops pack. It's not Panini. It's Torrey Krug upside down for no apparent reason. But I got a Cole Caulfield. Instant impressions beneath that. Haven't seen that one yet. Let's just put it in the pile of inserts. All those horizontal inserts and the vertical ones. We'll just carry on that way. Kuznetsov, Shabbat, and John Gabriel Pajot. Yanni Gourde. Okay. Jeremy Swayman. McAvoy and Cedar checklist. Young Guns. Your check. This guy's supposed to be good. I don't know. See, I don't follow the Blue Jackets enough to know. Is he really that good, or is he just supposed to be good, or is he good? But I've heard a bit about him. Shane Gostisbehere. Amongst the Cam Atkinson, Craig Anderson, and Anze Kopitar. Amongst the collectors, a couple of people have said he's not the worst guy to get. So I'll say, yeah, what an awesome hit. You're a check. I think, like I say, that Jack Eye is going to be the icing on the cake before we even made the cake. But it'll be the best card. That's my, who knows, hopefully I'm wrong. Behorvad, Jordan Greenway, Malkin, Ladar, Caden Korczak, rookie honor roll. Or no, that's the superstar honor roll, not the rookie honor roll. Jake DeBrusk, Matt Shane, William Eklund. Okay, half the box is gone. In 10 minutes, let's see if I can break that record, get it moving a little quicker, because there's a whole box of Series 2 from last year to go still. Or the year before. I know, I'm confused. 21-22, yeah. See, we're still getting 21-22 products. And 22-23 season is over, and there's the Welcome to Boston card. Again, that's not Boston. That's just some random city. It's Sims City, The Sims. Janice Moser. He's a Moser, eh? Mackenzie Entwistle, Paul Byron, and Sam Reinhart. Yeah, like, that's a good idea, but why not take a shot of each city? And they did that years ago, too, and they actually went and put the picture of the city in the background. No, that was a Leaf. 93-94 Leaf, I think, did that. Austin Watson. Robert Thomas. Zemgus Gergensen. Jake Sanderson. Pretty blue Dazzler card. I'm dazzled. It always does it to me. I'll put it up there just because it's so dazzling. Dylan Cousins. With Nick Leddy. Brady Tkachuk. And Mark Scheifele. Yeah, the Tkachuk boys. There you go. Next year, Ryan Reynolds will own that team, and the Senators will be the cat's ass, I think. We'll see. Caleb Jones, Keandre Miller, Robbie Fabry, Corey Perry. Welcome to Pittsburgh. Something you don't hear very often. Oh, sorry, Pittsburgh. Okay. Devin Taves, Austin Matthews, Sergei Bobrovsky. I once went to Pittsburgh. I shouldn't say never, but it's like a very blue-collar city, and it's not like a tourist attraction is all I was trying to mean. Ricard Raquel, Dmitry Orlov, Jesper Boqvist. Young Guns! Boy! I'm not quite sure how that qualifies as Young Guns, but the Kraken, you know, like without Bowie, they wouldn't have put out Colorado, right? Right? Okay. Kaprizov, Pietrangelo, Hurdle, and Quinton Byfield. Like, how did it become to, you know, that Young Guns, I guess, was the Young Guns that they pulled from the set and decided they're going to put them in extended series. And who knows who it is, because I can't think. Who would it have been? Who would the 50th Young Guns be in Series 2 that they pulled at the last second to put in the extended? If you know, put the comment down below. That would be cool. I'd like to see what other people think there. And if you're getting interactive like that, please tap the like button. Canvas. Jerry. Subscribe. And come on back, watch all my other videos. And come on back tomorrow and watch me there. And support the channel. Throw me a thumbs up. If you're buying in the buying mode, and going onto eBay, because some people still do that, but I'm old school. I've been selling on there for over 20 years, and that's where a lot of this stuff gets sold. So, Sagan, Teravainen, World Junior Grads, David Pasternak. Bye-bye, Boston. I'm still gloating. I can't believe Boston is out and the Leafs are still in it. Like, that's so awesome. Rupe Hintz leading the playoffs in scoring, which is kind of cool, too. Ross Colton and Nathan McKinnon, and the only guy actually that I heard over, well, no, Rantanen and McKinnon were playing pretty good, so that just means Seattle did so awesome. It's like I say, it's because of Bowie. Bowie did it for him, put him over the edge. Right. I think Yanni Gourde and his friends would have something to say about that. Jordan Eberle might be a little upset at me, but I tell you, get yourself a mascot. You're going to win stuff. Jake McCabe, Mikael Granlund, Chris Letang, Trevor Lewis, Kurashev. I mean, what team doesn't have a mascot anymore? Like, I remember Derek Grant, or Vanderkeen, Sebastian Aho. I'm old enough to know when there was really only one mascot. It was the San Diego Chickens. right? It was world famous San Diego chicken. Whoever that guy was, he just got to go all over the world in a chicken suit. Aaron Ekblad, Brian Russ, Brian Nugent Hopkins, Caden Gooley. Gooley. Is it Gooley or Ghoul? Or Ghoul? Like I'm saying it like a ghoul. Gooley. I don't know what the deal is, but that's a good card. Stahl. Besser, Bertuzzi, and Bonino. Got the B's at the back of that pack. Yeah, Caden Gould. Justin Barron. Capo Caco, Dawson Mercer. Jamie Benn. UD rookie portraits of Mark Kostelic. Looking very stoic there. I think that's my secret team to be thinking about. Because again, I'm from the Ontario region. Like I lived there for a long time. And Ottawa has always been kind of And they got so many fans up there that are really into their team. And then this guy from Hollywood bought a soccer team in Wales and turned it into this world-class team. I'm thinking if he gets a NHL team, he might be able to do the same, and we could watch all about it on Netflix. No, it's Disney. I don't know what channel you could watch that show on. If you haven't seen the Wrexham show, that's awesome. Check it out. Noah Hannafin, Anders Lee, Evan Bouchard. Oh, another Dazzler card. Thomas Bordelot. I'm dazzled again. Yeah, it's soccer, right? I don't know if everybody loves watching soccer, but what a sports show, that like a story, or it's a good TV series. You can binge watch it, and I'm pretty sure Series 2 is about to come out any day now because it's due. And if they do it all, or I think they do, they just release the whole season on one day. I can't wait to see the whole second season because, like I say, it's gone fairly well for that organization over there across the pond. Arturi Lehkonen, Nick Paul. This is the last pack in the box. I was just yammering on there. Joe Pavelski, Nick Dowd, and the lunchbox legend, Elias Peterson. With Barzal, Iafallo, and Ottinger. Okay, well, so this will be very similar in both boxes, but I got 4 regular canvases. Who did I get? Khrushchev, Jari, Toffoli, and Bobrovsky. But I got a bonus black and white of Marcus Foligno. I got the young guns of Gooley, Bui, Jiricek, Riley Walsh, Adam Huska, and Linus Hoberg. But I also got the bonus young guns of Arbor Xhekaj, French variant. That's a really good hit. Really good. Cool. And then I got Bordelot and Sanderson. I got 2, I doubled in the Dazzlers. No pink, but 2 blues. Regular inserts, broken down like usual. I got 1 World Junior Grad, 2 Superstar Honor Rolls in Korzak and Kostelic. But I also got Kostelic and Puustinen in the rookie portraits. I got 2 lunch boxes, Petey, almost said Kershaw, Clayton Keller, Pittsburgh and Boston on the welcome twos with a Cole Caulfield Instant Impressions non-nickname version. That's box 1 of Series 2 from 22-23. So let's rip down Series 2 from last year. Try to get this done as quick as I can, but I've already lost my knife. Oh my gosh. So many packs flapping around here. I got the knife buried underneath the wrappers. All right, Series 2, 21-22. Maybe get a Moritz Cedar or a Lucas Raymond or a Cole Perfetti or a Quentin Byfield or Alex Newhook. I don't know. All those guys Series 2. I'm pretty sure those are all Series 2 rookies you could potentially hit. That's the breakdown of a hobby box. I say my favorite upper decks to rip are always hobby. Upper Deck's never really done the retail a whole lot of favors. They put the stuff out there so you can rip stuff if you got the itchy fingers to rip. But most of the good stuff Upper Deck makes will be found in a hobby box. So I try to save my money and put it into hobby boxes. They do cost more, but hopefully it's worth more. Hopefully, no guarantee in anything. Cards aren't all about getting value for money and all that, but sometimes the cards turn out to be worth a little bit, right? Let's hopefully I get a big one here. Hopefully. Otherwise, some more banger hits. Just neat stuff that I haven't seen before. Last year's design versus this year's design. Again, I don't know. I'm a non-border fella, so I like this year's better. It has much smaller border. But these are a little easier read. Like you can see the names a lot quicker. Speaking of quicker, Quick, Sorokin, Tessier, Niederreiter right off the bat. Cool. That's kind of ironic because that's, like I say, the very last 21-22 card I had on eBay that I sold was a Lucas Raymond to a fella that was buying a bunch of other stuff, so to replenish the inventory, another Lucas Raymond Young Guns to start it off. Good hit. He was all the, I mean, all this, both Cedar and Raymond have cooled off quite a bit since the release, but they were the two big names in this when the product came out. Grimaldi, Yoki Haru, Dustin Brown, Mangiapane, Young Guns. This time it's William Lockwood. William Lockwood, who is not a member of the Canucks as I know, but you know, maybe he played a game or two there. Lockwood, born in '98, played in Utica and Lockwood. Okay, yeah. Comtois, Kairu, and Pionk. That's the thing. Like, Young Guns are not always superstars anymore, right? They're sometimes just fillers. You find a guy that came up for a game, drove a Zamboni, something, maybe wore a mascot uniform, but they made him into a Young Guns, and we ate it up as collectors. Scott Lofton, TJ Oshie, Jake Muzzin, Jarrett Anderson Dolan, canvas card. That guy who got a very heartfelt hug from Patrice Bergeron going off the ice the other night. So nice and touching. I kind of laughed, but had a little bit of vomit in the back of my mouth. But, you know, Bruins fans probably really felt it. Na, 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 na. Hey. I'm not even a Panthers fan, and I'm still cheering for the Panthers on that one. Alex Pietrangelo, Phil Kessel, Tyson Berry. That's how much of a Leaf fan I am. I just grrr on the Bruins. Bobby Orr is the only best thing the Bruins ever had. Bobby Orr is awesome. Bjorkstrand, Giordano, Carlo, and McKinnon. You know, Phil Esposito, not bad, but Bobby Orr, really, that's all I'm going to say. Eklund, man, that guy. That guy, if he was on my team, I'd probably cheer for, to be honest. But, you know, he's not on my team, so he's just that guy. Vincent Trocheck, Severson, Spezza, Getzlaff, Podkolzin, another possible good name of the future. Because, again, Canucks do have a lot of hope in him as they've hung tight with him. Tyler Mott, Dumba, and Rust. I think he'll be back next year, Podkolzin, unless he just decides that Russia's the place to be. But who would think that these days? Good gosh. What a terrible place. Carter Hellebuck, Casey Zizekas. Oh, hey, I forgot about these things. Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. I like the card. Gary Price, Lindholm, and Colin Miller. Yeah, the rookie materials not in this year's. Well, they are. I lied, but they're like almost case hits this year. You only get 2 in a case. I don't know. Maybe last year they were 1 per box, I think. They also have the retros this year that are in the retail version, which I didn't find one. I've opened some retail. Ryan O'Reilly, Stasny, and Hayden Fleury. Valimaki, Jenner, and Talbot, and Frederick. Something got stuck in there. Oh, it's a Dazzler. I'm dazzled by Ed the Horse. Taylor Hall, another one of the guys on that team that's playing golf right now. Batherson, Riley, Harmonic, Mantha. Oh, hey, look at this one. That's a cool card. It's an acetate. Isn't it? It kind of looks like an acetate. It is. It's clear cut. How would you know? Like, that is so hard to tell. Because it's not clear cut, but it's clear cut. That's the checklist, but we'll have to look at that a little closer. Okay, let's look at it a little closer. Sorry, literally. But look, it's really, like, that is definitely an acetate, but it's not like the normal clear cuts. You can kind of see through it. No, you can't. I'm like, wow, how many people have pulled this card without realizing they have the acetate version? Because I have the regular one. Hold on, I'd have to dig it out. That would take some work. I won't. Trust me, folks, I just hit the clear cut. Very weird. I have never seen the clear cut checklists, so that's kind of neat. That's what I wanted. Something I hadn't seen before. Well, it just happened. Ask and you shall receive. Kucherov, Oban Kabel, Vaslav Gavrikov, canvas. Johnny Bedsheets, the hero of the playoffs. Hopefully he keeps on playing as superstar. I don't know what to do with him. I'm so excited the Maple Leafs made the playoffs. And hopefully, yeah, Tavares is still in there doing his thing because he was pretty good in first series there. Matthews and Tavares and Marner, all their big guys did what they were supposed to. They acted like the big boys they are now. Okay. Alexiak, Clifton, another rookie materials. Oh, hey, this is turning into being an amazing break. That's a rookie threads of a guy who isn't a rookie in 21-22. That's a retro rookie threads hit, which I'm quite certain. And behind it, let's just throw a Young Guns of Frederick Allard. I was not expecting 2 jersey cards out of a box, one being McDavid, who's had the most amazing season ever. And his playoffs aren't going so poorly either, although he didn't play as well in the first round as I think he's about to play in the second round. Let's see what happens there. That is awesome. So I got a clear-cut checklist of Cedar and Raymond. I mean, it's got to be clear-cut. It is. It can't be. Like, the cover is, it's just, I need to get the regular one to compare to. But this card, Rookie Threads, Connor McDavid, like, why is he a Rookie Threads in this particular year? That's an 05-06 design. That's a tribute card. That's awesome. That's where the value starts to come into it, right? Because I'm not a McDavid fan. I'll end up putting that card on eBay so I can pay for some of these other breaks and or buy some cards of some Maple Leafs. No, I wouldn't put a lot in. But Blue Jays, for sure. I like my Blue Jays. See, there's Kucherov and Ovechkin. Suter. Eriksson. I got a portraits rookie variety of Jesse Alonen. Sissons, Ben, Markstrom, and Zaka. All kinds of surprises coming out of this. Again, I just sort of thought, what the heck? I'll spice up a 22-23 break with a 21-22 break, and it's gone just swimmingly. Here comes a blue O-Pee-Chee. Jonah Gajovic. Again, you don't get O-Pee-Chees in 22-23, so there's another comparison to note. Their O-Pee-Chee set came out too late in the year for the updates to even be worthwhile in Series 2. Now, will they put it in extended, or will there be a standalone O-Pee-Chee update set? That's a question. I think they'll be in the extended, maybe. Couture, Brodin, McNabb, another O-Pee-Chee update. Or not, yeah, well, I guess they're updates, but this is Series 2, high number retro of Brinson Pazichnuk? Pazish? Okay, Vincent Brinson Pazichnuk. Okay, I think I just blew a name. Not as bad as Igor Sharangovich was blown the first time I tried to say it. Quinn Hughes, Connor Brown, John Klingbeck. Okay, let's try one more time. Really, like, I have never heard of Brinson Pazichnuk. Okay, sorry, dude. Call me. Tell me how you say your name. I actually had to go on to Google and ask, how do you properly say properly? How do you properly say pew when it comes to Pius Pew Suter? It's pew. Ryan Hartman. Barkov. Matthews. Rantanen. Oh, look, there's a UD Canvas Legends. Why not? This box just keeps producing. One of my favorite Maple Leafs, but everybody else hates him. Although he wasn't exclusively with the Leafs, but man, he was fun to watch back when the league was all about chucking the knuckles. It's changed a lot. But Ty Domi, Legends retired canvas. Kopitar, Nelson, Line. What number is that? That's U242. Yeah, 21-22 retired Legends. UD canvas. It's weird how they made the Young Guns and the retired ones pink, but the regular ones are gold. And then there's black and white versions too, just to make everything confusing. Lindell Samsonov, Snagandala Barbashev, Jesper Weatherby, Young Guns. Got Maroon, Malkin, and Sheary. Okay, well, this went over a half hour. Sorry, folks, to take this much time out of your day. I hope you don't mind if you did join me for the whole thing. You didn't just skip ahead to see the end, but probably that's all you did. So if you did, please tap the like button anyway if you haven't already, because that really helps me grow this channel. Gardner, Price, Lindholm, Miller, and all about growing the channel. Yeah, as I get closer to 1,000, I'm going to do the giveaway. I've got a couple prizes lined up. There'll be actually, like I say, 2 prizes. And so make sure when you're subscribing, if you're on your settings, it's public. Because when it comes time, there's Kerstead. I'll have a video that you got to watch and put a comment on and like it and subscribe if you haven't already. Because people who are already subscribed will only have to like the video and leave the comment. And it'll be something real simple like 1K subs. But that's coming up. I'm so amazed that I've gotten this far. I mean, I'm past 600. I'm on my way to 700. Gosh, I mean, this is amazing that all you people are joining in. Tustin Brown, Mangiopane, Sanheim, Bo, bye-bye Bo Horvat. No longer with the team that loved them, but now they don't. Mikkel Granlund, Gergensen, Athanasio, and Lindholm. Yeah, as I know, I'm not your typical breaker. I just rip stuff, and I'm not the smartest in the sport. I'm not the smartest in the hobby. I just enjoy the rip, and I've collected for a long time, and sold, bought, and sold. It only seemed like the thing to do. Armia. Reinhardt, again, Mr. Playoffs. As I do rip a lot, and I watch a lot of people rip, so I thought I'd start making the videos and join in the fun, or share the fun, or whatever. But as I go, as I've mentioned to a lot of people, I do have a website that I'm working on getting up and running, so I can maybe start offering some sort of group breaks, or perhaps just some product that you may not see or get a chance of in your neighborhood that I can draw you the line on. And Hall, Kane, Cousins, another old peachy update. Marquee rookie Benoit Rule. Yeah, but I'm still working out how to be the proper merchant here in Canada, because there's rules and laws and regulations. And as I say, all my sales have been done on eBay, and there the tax is all collected for you, and it's all on the legit. So if I'm in charge of sales, I got to be in charge of properly recording all the government tax information and reporting it to the authorities, who are all in strike in Canada right now. So on that note, Chris Letang, Dylan Dubé, Anthony Duclair, Zach Aston Reese, Brett Murray, Young Guns. Okay, is he on the Sabres still? We got a lot of young talent there, and that's not one of the names I recognize. Velarde, Balsers, and Stone. Yeah. 3 to go. Mike Smith, Arturi Lecton, Rooney, Casey Middlestat, French variant. Variant Francais. Cool. And the Quebec. The French variants are not as popular, but I think like certain players, they're worth chasing after, because certain players have potential. Middlestat in the Sabres is quietly becoming another Tage Thompson, I think. Fiala, Yamamoto, Nikushkin, and Marner. I don't know, maybe not as, won't have as much of a hobby impact, but like I say, Sabres have a bunch of future lined up in their future. There, that just made sense, didn't it? Not. Okay, I've got 2 to go, and I'm already cleaning up. Let's just finish ripping before I start to review. I've been here for a half an hour breaking and talking. My gosh. DeBrincat. Look at that goofy smile. He's really pleased with himself. I'd say he's just scored a goal. I'm going to bury that card. Connor, McPaul, and Robert Thomas. Last pack. Thanks for watching, folks. Really do appreciate everybody who's been joining in all these. It's amazing. Michael Rasmussen, Nathan McKinnon, Steve Stamkos, UD Portraits Rookie Sample Ranta with Olofsson, Murphy, Shesterkin, and Bertuzzi to finish it off. Okay, well, just in a quick review that if you're still with me at this point, holy cow, sorry for going on. Definitely, that's the box hit there, and that's the box hit there. So pretty easy to compare box hits. They're both awesome, but I mean, McDavid jersey card of a rare SP variety, plus a Luukkonen, Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen, rookie materials of the Sabres. A Middlestat hit, that's French variant, so it's kind of a Sabres box. What are we doing here? Plus, I got the acetate, which doesn't look like an acetate, but it's a Young Guns acetate, the checklist. Young Guns were Murray, Weatherby, Allard, Podkolzin, Lockwood, and Lucas Raymond. So again, 2 of the Young Guns I think have a lot of potential. Rookies updates of retro of Brinson, okay, I want to do it again. Jona Gajovic, blue, and that was it. I thought I had one more Opeachy. I put it in that pile. Let's sort this proper. I made 2 piles. Oh gosh. Okay, well I got Gruel, rookie, and Radish and Kerstead with a regular update of Sammy Reinhart. Superstar honor roll of William Eklund. Dazzlers of Taylor Hall. Canvas of Marchand, Horvat, Tavares. The pink update. Oh, wait, forgot about DeBrincat. The pink red legendary retired players. Domi. That's an awesome hit. The French variant of Middlestat with 2 UD rookie portraits of Branta and Ylonen. So, toss-up. I mean, both hobby boxes really did deliver. Value-wise, I think there was a little bit more in last year's. That box is also a little bit cheaper than this year's. I didn't talk about prices, but yeah, this year's is. They are roughly, I mean, depending on the show you're at or where you're going, picking these up for approximately the same price. Although I bought the 21-22 at a little bit cheaper price, so it didn't cost me out of pocket as much. But again, about 135 Canadian altogether, and the same Series 2 is about 140 Canadian altogether. If depending on where you are, it might be a little cheaper, a little bit more. Thanks for watching and putting up with all this over a half hour of me just yammering on and on and on. I seem to have that ability to do. And yeah, but I'll be back tomorrow with another break. May not be hockey. I'm trying to mix it up as you know I do. But keep watching for that video for the 1,000 subscriber. Actually, I'll probably put it up in advance of the video of 1,000. I don't know. I haven't quite figured out if I'm going to put it in or I'll wait. But I'll definitely have the 1,000 subscribers happening in the near future, and we'll do a giveaway. So keep on watching. Take it easy, folks. Standing ovation out.